Hello everyone, welcome back to another FSD beta video. We are on FSD 11.4.3 right now, and we're doing some testing. This is probably like the second or third time that I've driven with this release. I found some really smooth improvements actually with lane changes and merges. So that's very interesting to see. I'm going to engage FSD in the Parkade today, and I'm going to see how it's going to come out of the Parkade. And also after that, we're going to do a few waypoints in downtown. So let's do that and see if there's any changes. Oh wow, look at that coming out of the parking spot very quick. Ooh, a little bit too fast here. And I'm going to reverse. I want it to come out from this exit over here. I don't want to go around in circles. So yeah, let's see if it doesn't want to go left. I'm gonna give it another helping hand over here. Putting a stop wall right here, which is interesting, and it's kind of like, ooh, and it's really going through those humps very quick, so I'm gonna disengage. Let's see if it comes out of this okay. Kind of scared of the door here. A little bit of a slowdown, but comes out. And it's slowing down for this exit over here. Now this exit is a little bit difficult. Ooh, and I just touched the accelerator there. Alright. We should be heading left from here. This car is actually stopped right in front of us, so it should overtake it. I'm going to actually help it here. There we go. So yeah, that was a weird one. Left turns are actually not allowed here, so I'm going to disengage. Must be a wrong old map data or something. Let's get it to reroute, and we'll try this left turn coming up over here. Quite a slowdown here for this car that just stopped on the park side, and to park on the side. Okay, so we've got some pedestrians, a tiny dog that is actually not shown on the visual. that was good. That was handled very well. Waited for the right time. So if you haven't done yet, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. It'll help me a lot. Hit the notification button so that you can get notified whenever a video drops. I've been doing a lot of FSD testing, and just recently amping up a little bit my videos with the new release of 4.3. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks so much for your support. So slowing down a little bit for those vehicles that are turning. Then go straight ahead. Very slow takeoff over here. This is a very tight tunnel or underground bridge. Really gunning it on this yellow light here. That feels so assertive, but stopping for this one, okay. Thank God for that. So yeah, we are on average autopilot setting, and this still feels a little bit assertive, so I wonder how assertive will be. Okay, so nice signaling to get into this turning lane over here. And then we've got a situation where we have pedestrians on our left-hand side crossing, and we're also yielding for traffic on this unprotected left. Should be clear to go right now. Should really gun it. Oh, it's waiting for one more. And it's waiting for another one. So that's pretty good actually. Now that it's a yellow light though, we should be able to pass through. So I'm just going to give it a tap here, just because it's not actually going ahead. That's a bummer, but it was very close to doing that. Right lane closed ahead. Let's see how it's going to deal with this situation. Quite a bit of construction here in downtown Calgary. There is a road closed ahead of us, so it's going to have to divert. Let's see if it's capable of doing that. No, it's not. And there's a car right behind me, so I'm going to have to disengage. Road closed ahead, did not divert navigation. Okay, I'm just going to give it a tap here. Give them a little bit of yeah, it's not really taking a good position here for this incoming traffic to move in. Okay, those are very interesting close encounters. The tentacle is... I'm not really sure about this. What is with this path trajectory? Like, why is it so squiggly? I'm not really sure. It's overly sensitive. And really wants to creep into the middle of of a road here. Now, we should be turning right over here, so... That's a one-way street, so we can't really do that over here. So we should be doing it right over here. Okay, so that was nicely done by FSD. Should be able to creep forward at this red. It's quite clear on the left-hand side, so we should be able to go through over here. Quite a bit of avoidance there with that pedestrian that just jaywalked right in front of us. Really liked how it handled that. And now waiting for this pedestrian to finish walking. And I think it's going to just stop over here. Oh no, it's actually going to go through. Okay. I'm just going to push it through. Yeah, that wasn't really good. Now, yeah, when it was changing from yellow to red, it shouldn't have continued to go forward. So, and changing lanes over here, middle of the intersection, which is not great, but it's really trying hard to catch up with this left turn coming up over here. It's a flashing green, so we should be able to zoom through. Whoa! I was just going to get rear-ended, so I had to disengage for that. By a very old Volkswagen bus, so... We are coming up to quite the tight road over here, which is quite interesting. So I'm just plugging in a waypoint, and this is all FSD. This is all being done by FSD right now. It's folding mirrors. And it's stopping. I'm just going to help it over here just because traffic is waiting on me. Alright, then we'll engage over here. That was a little bit too tight for FSD, to be honest. Let's see how it does with this car coming up over here. Quite the slowdown, and it stops. That's this truck through. The takeoff is quite slow, though. Another car's coming in. Another slow encounter here. This was done very well though. Okay, and it's gonna stop. It's going to stop. It's gonna creep in a bit over here, and it's gonna go through. When it's clear, nicely done. Okay, blocked path in front of us, avoids it very nicely. This is really good. Loving this waypoint, or this drive to this waypoint. Now it should be able to go ahead straight from here. Look at that trajectory. That's awesome. Oh, and a huge like break for no reason. I'm just wondering if there was someone crossing and I didn't see, but there's nobody actually. So that was not a good break right at the entrance of the road. So I had to tap the accelerator there for it. It waits until it clears the intersection, then it goes for a right. So that was done very nicely. Should have done that turn over there, but couldn't really do it because of the folks on the scooter. So yeah, that wasn't good. Okay, so we've got to take a left now, coming up soon. So let's see how it's going to handle this. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to catch this one, to be honest. So I'm going to tap the accelerator just to get it to pass through here. Now it's going to squeeze in right behind this van. Oof, and a big break there. It didn't anticipate that van to stop in the middle of the road to get into that intersection. Okay, so we're doing a left turn through this left turning lane, but it's on the second turning lane. So let's see how this goes. And it sees that pedestrian right behind that car, and it knows that they're crossing, so it's not actually committing. And now that it's clear, it should be able to do it. And it picks the third turning lane. I don't know why it does that. It really likes to pick that third turning lane and then cut across. And I've seen that behavior before, so not quite happy with that. Again, we're picking the second turning lane over here. So we should be able to zip through over here. Goes wide, like right into the intersection, and then cuts in really deep into, and then changes lanes while it's turning. Yeah, this behavior, I've seen it in multiple turns over here. So very curious to see how your mileage varies if you do experience the same kind of turning behavior. When it's not picking the first turning lane, when it's picking the second turning lane, it kind of turns and changes lanes to the third turning lane into the as it's in the intersection, and then flips over, changes lanes after it accomplishes the turn. So that's very, very weird. I don't know why it does that. Okay, folks, so I'll be wrapping this up over here. You guys can continue and watch this for a bit. I'll be just getting out of downtown. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please hit like and subscribe to my channel. It'll help me a lot. If you folks have any questions, please ask questions down in the comments below. I'll be very glad to answer them. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. Yeah, and hope you folks have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next video. I have to disengage there. We're kind of stuck behind the bus. full self-driving, stuck in the middle of the intersection behind a stopped bus. Should have overtaken. Just pushing it through over here. It's kind of wanting to stop as usual. And then no merge. So manually signaling left to get onto the highway. Or merge to the highway. Attempting to merge over here. Follow route. I don't know if it's going to be able to do this. Oh, it pulls it off from the bag. That's actually pretty good. I was going to say thanks for the person behind me. And then brake check him. There's a blocked path in front of us, so it's going to slow down and signal and change lanes. Awesome. That was really good. Very, very well done. All right. If you've been watching so far, thank you so much for watching the extended version, and we'll see you folks on the next video. Have a nice day.